Today we're trying out the Morphy Richards Multicooker. We picked this up from the middle of Lidl and paid $79.99. So this looks a really good size, holding up to 6.5 litres, and this has 10 functions. The inner pot is non-stick and removable, and we've got a nice big glass lid on top there, and it has an LED control panel. Now the functions on this include white rice, brown rice, sear, fry, slow cooker on high and on low, keep warm, roast, steam and sauté. I think this comes with the steamer rack as well as a rice spoon and a measuring cup. And it also has a 3-year warranty. So let's get this out of the box and see what we're looking at. So this comes with the user manual. This is the parts, cleaning, maintenance and safety guide. It tells you how to use the control panel and what each of those functions does. The multi-cooker looks really smart. It has a medium length cable just less than 1 metre long. It's got the nice glass lid with a vent hole and a good handle on there. The inner cooking pot is removable and has some good handles on the sides. There are some measurement markings in the back for cooking rice, and there's a maximum fill line for the slow cooker. We've got the control panel just on the front, and this comes with the steam rack insert that sits just inside, the rice measuring cup and the rice spoon. Now, just to give you an idea of the size of the cooking pot, the bottom is slightly smaller because it flutes outwards near the top. So in the bottom, we're about 30 centimetres, which is about 11.5 inches, by 22 centimetres, almost 8.5 inches, and from the bottom to the ridge, about 11 centimetres, 4 inches. The steamer tray sits nicely in the bottom and then is about 1.5 centimetres off the sides at the top of it. So when we plug it in, it turns on, and if we don't press any of the buttons after a few seconds, it will go into standby mode. You can wake it up with any one of the buttons. We can use the menu button to scroll through all the programs. Now they all have a default temperature. Some of them have a default time as well. You can override the time using the plus and the minus keys, and for the white rice and brown rice, you'll set up the time yourself. Now, when you're using the rice settings or the slow cooker settings or keep warm, as soon as you press the start button, it will begin to work and cook. If you're using the other functions, so the sear, fry, roast and sauté and steam, when you press start, the cooker will get up to temperature and then it will beep and it will begin cooking. When you're cooking, the timer will count down until the cooking's finished. Now you can use the keep warm function independently, or if you're using one of the rice functions, the slow cooker functions, or the steam function, at the end of the cooking process, it will automatically go on to the keep warm function. When it's on that function, it will count upwards and it will stay on for up to 12 hours. Now this does have a delay start function, but it only works for the rice settings and for steam. When you've selected your program, press delay start. It has a default of 4 hours. Now you can adjust that with the plus and the minus keys from anything from 1 hour all the way up to 12 hours. When you've set your delay start in there, press start. That will count down, and when it hits 0, cooking will begin. So I'm going to try this out today. I'm going to cook a slow cooker chili, and I'll fry the meat off first of all. While it's cooking, I'll have it plugged into my energy consumption meter so I can also see how efficient it is. Let's see how it goes. So that slow cooker has done a really nice job of the rice, and it's fantastic as a rice cooker too. I've just taken a look at my energy consumption meter. While this has been plugged in, I've used the fry function and the slow cooker, and I've used it as a rice cooker. Now that's used 1.5 kilowatt hours, and it's cost just over 33 pence altogether. So there we have it. That's the Morphy Richards multi-cooker. I think that looks pretty stylish. It's a fantastic size and fairly simple to use. Should be nice and easy to clean up because the inner pot, the lid and the accessories are all dishwasher safe. Now we'll pop some links in the description below for this and similar products, and we'll add this to our middle of Lidl playlist. Hopefully someone's found that useful. Thanks for watching.